a lot of people nowadays, a lot of amazing people nowadays are self-taught, but I'm honestly so proud that I went through an apprenticeship, because I feel like it is the traditional way of doing it, and it feels good to have earned my place here in the shop. And I think being self-taught is great, but it's also really nice having mentors help you and guide you so that you don't have to learn from your mistakes later on, or like have to unlearn bad habits. I think it's important to know the recipe and then change it when you know it, right? Make it better when you know it. So a tattoo apprenticeship, I guess it varies because it's so different person to person. It just kind of depends on what your mentor wants you to do. Typically, it's unpaid labor. You're doing duties around the shop. Whatever mentor wants you to do, you're doing that. Essentially being shop help, while also trying to learn to tattoo at whatever level your mentor wants you to start at, Probably drawing designs, and then some people have you on fake skin first, like my mentors. Some people have you go right on real skin, whether it be on yourself or like someone else. It's almost like being in school, right? And then once they deem you suitable to tattoo, they let you out into the world, whether it be for good or for bad, I guess. Finding someone to invest in you is not simple. That's why it's really important to try and build good rapport with artists that you admire, because you're hoping that they care about you enough to give you something so special. Because when you're asking someone for an apprenticeship, you're asking them to take a leap of faith. They have spent how many years learning to tattoo? Carrie and Yvonne, Carrie has tattooed for over 40 years. Yvonne has tattooed for over 25. All of that knowledge, you're asking them to give it to you in a year or whatever. But like when you ask them something, they're gonna give you everything that they learned through their life. That's a lot to ask of anybody to mentor you. That's what I mean by a good apprenticeship, is basically one that doesn't exploit you, because there's so many that will just take you on because they see money when they look at you, whether it be because you're paying them a fee for the apprenticeship, like a large sum, or just from working at the shop and making a bunch of money for them doing tattoos, and they're not helping you learn at all. Essentially, you want to find someone that's not trying to do that to you, not trying to take advantage of you. It's really easy when you're in a position of wanting to enter this industry and someone's taking advantage of that because you're vulnerable, like when you don't have a foot in the industry, how do you get into it? And some people might think that this is the way,